So I want to give everybody a heads up on jail and shit. My experience in jail. So jail is not like I used to think. Like jail would be so like more like I don't know how you describe it. Like more like what you call I don't know like it mean like more like nice or something like more with the items and shit, items and stuff. But jail is not for no anybody. Like I used to think jail was for everybody and shit, but it's for people with money and shit. So like I'm just saying jail is for people with money and like by me not knowing how to manage my money, and I would have had to go to jail and they would have had to bail me out. The 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 I would have had to serve my time and stuff for them to bail me out and stuff. So yeah, so don't if y'all for future people, man, learn from me. Don't like it's not the work. It's not worth the time and stuff. Like if you come from a family with money and shit, and you got generous family members and shit that will give you money, but by my family not being that generous with their money and shit, I would have had to serve time, a lot of time and stuff in jail. So don't like go to jail if it's not if your family not fucking not generous and shit. Because I'm just saying like everybody like I used to think my mom was playing and shit, but like she was right. Like my family members, my family people, they selfish with their money and shit. So I I woulda like, I woulda been like, I woulda like did a long time in jail and shit, and instead, so y'all, cause you gotta buy your own hygiene, and that's the fucked up part. Like I would think like everything they'll give you like hygiene shit, but you gotta buy if you want the best shit. That's where the money part come in from the commissary store and shit. The commissary store. And the shit and the fucked up part about the commissary store is it don't come every day. It comes like every 2 days out the week and shit. So don't rely on that thing because they have people who be showing off and stuff in jail and stuff, and they won't give you nothing in jail and stuff like if you from poor. So that's why I was saying you gotta have money to go to jail and shit, like and all that. Have money, cause you like have a lot of money to go to jail if you want the best of the stuff, best of like from the store and shit. So don't like go to jail and shit and like use the cheap shit because it's not gonna work and shit. Cause like the seller I was with, I mean the jailmate I was with, he was like buy the girl deodorant because it's cheaper. I was like, no, I'm gonna get the degree deodorant because it's better and have a nice smell. So I was like, no, don't be cheap and stuff with the thing because I want the best shit and all that. And all that. And I even try to apply for a job in jail to get the best shit because I'm not trying to get the cheap shit and that shit fuck on my skin and shit and all that and all that. And the other thing in jail is that um like you like when you see another person getting out of jail and you don't get out, that shit gonna affect you and shit. But um I would say like don't fucking go to jail if you don't got no money and shit, man. Because if you don't got no money and your family members don't give you money to support you in jail, you should, the best bet, don't go to jail and shit, cause that's how my experience with jail. Like, no offense, I forgot everything when I went to jail. I forgot everybody's number. I forgot everything. I was like, man, I'm gonna be different and shit. I'm not gonna call nobody for no money, no nothing. I'm gonna just go as I am and shit. So don't go to jail if you don't got rich fucking parents and shit. Cause you gonna need some money, need a lot of money for your basic hygiene. So jail, I would say, to really fucking like really have fucking money and stuff. And plus, like if you in jail and you watch this shit, stay strong and survive that shit, man, because you like it's just another place for no poor person like me to go to and shit, unless you got money. And you can't even transfer money. Now, you know how I be like saying, oh, I got all these ways of making money. There's no way you could transfer money from bank and shit. And that shit pissed me off because I think I had money in the bank and shit. But you can't transfer that money to the jail thing unless you have somebody who call somebody to come get your money out like the bank and bring it all the way there. So don't fucking like go to jail if you got a hella money, cause you gotta have hella money for deodorant, for the best shit, not the cheap shit, the best shit. So don't go run to jail buying cheap ass shit, cause it's gonna affect you and shit. Your skin, I never experienced. I don't even buy no cheap shit. I buy with the best shit. So yeah, don't go to jail and shit, because like me, like I was one of the saddest cases in jail and shit, because I didn't, when the lady was saying, oh, do you know anybody who could bail you out? I said no, because I don't talk to my family member, because I be trying to get my money and shit. So, and according to what my mom said, they wouldn't bail me out anyway, so I would have had to wait 10 years for them to bail me out, to get me out on bail and shit. So, all I was saying that, always, like, just don't do the crime and shit. And I was fortunately to have my dad bail me out and stuff, but I wouldn't even have no money to fucking like bail myself out. I would have to did the 10 years in jail with no bail or nothing, with no bail and nothing. So I'm really thankful for my mom and dad, for my dad and stuff, to get me out of jail and stuff. But I'm just saying, don't, like, unless you have hello friends and shit, then rich friends and shit, and probably the rich friends probably not gonna bail you out. But I'm just saying that don't go to jail if you don't got no rich fucking parents or no rich fucking friends and shit. So don't go to jail and shit, and for no poor, like, no fucking poor person like me and shit. And the food in jail and shit, I would say that it's alright and shit, but I was just saying don't go to jail because they're not gonna share no food. The people not gonna share no food with you and stuff. Like, it's like everybody's selfish in jail and shit. I wouldn't be selfish and shit in jail and shit. I put that, like, I swear to God, I wouldn't be selfish in jail. I'll give people food if they want food and shit. And people be lying to you in jail talking about, oh, they don't have this and they don't have that and shit. So yeah, like, you gotta be fucking honest and shit. So That's what I was saying. Always like to have money and shit. When I went, like my dad was like, my dad was like, oh, I just listened to the police and shit and all that, cause the police told me like to turn it back and stuff. So I was like, oh, all right, I'm just listening to the police and stuff, cause my dad was like, oh, you're not gonna listen to the police and stuff and all that stuff. So I was like, I just listened to the police and stuff. So I was like, oh, like, and I got fucking family members that make money, a lot of money, but calling to my mom and shit, but I know they wouldn't give me no money, so that's why I said I don't got nobody in the family who would bail me out and stuff, and I forgot their numbers and shit. So that's what I was saying. But I think I'm really the saddest case in jail because I don't got nobody to bail me out. I don't got no dependable family members to bail me out. So, that's what I was saying. So that's what I was saying. That's why I was like, when I was on Instagram and stuff, I was saying, saying I wouldn't be calling my family members, my family people and shit because, I don't got their numbers and shit. I got their numbers on my phone, but when I went to jail and shit, I forgot all their numbers and shit. So, that's what I was saying. Like, jail is not for no poor person and shit. Like you must have rich fucking parents to go that jail. My parents not rich and shit. We middle class, but we not rich and shit. Instead, but that's what I was saying. We middle class African Americans and shit, but they not rich and shit. So that's all I gotta say and stuff. And yeah, don't go to jail if you don't got a supportive family and shit. So that's my honest opinion. That's my fucking experience. That's my advice. Always try to follow the rules and stuff. And that's why I was saying stuff.